Hello everybody, my name is Dusty and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to a video. That's right, it's Tuesday, which means we're reacting to videos! My friend over at the Goldfish Fishery, Wisconsin, otherwise known as Lindsay, sent me a link and it kind of popped up on all the goldfish forums after that because she was kind of posting about it a lot. So I'm going to leave her links in the description down below, along with the Goldfish Keeper's Facebook page, just for additional resources in case anybody wants any more information about goldfish. But before we begin, I do want to say I am not an expert in this field. I am only talking and communicating what I know. And I think that's something that a lot of people forget. I'm not an expert. Literally everything says I'm not an expert. I've been keeping goldfish now for a couple of years, so I kind of have a good idea of what I'm talking about. And I know Lindsay had the exact same reaction I had when I saw the thumbnail, so let's just jump into it. Okay guys, we're at the video, and this video is called Mini Pool Pond with a bunch of colorful goldfish! Exclamation point. Yeah. So this video does have about 9,000 views. The channel's called Barbs Buzzin, and there's about 19,000 subscribers. So the description says, we did a DIY mini pond with a bunch of goldfish. We're going to be building a mini pond so soon. So comment down below what kind of fish you'd like to see in there. So is this a temporary pond? Maybe? Anyway, I guess we'll just kind of have to watch and see.
Our mini pool pond. We're gonna be putting all these goldfish. Done. It is filled up. Let's put these guys in the pond.
Okay, first things first. I'm the realist.
First things first, I'm the realist.
I do that every single time. But what I will say is that's a lot of goldfish for that mini pond. It is a pool, plastic pool, which I mean, you know, I think it's FDA approved. That's not the point. The point I'm trying to bring up is that those goldfish will not thrive in that pond for a couple of reasons. One, there's too many, and two, they're going to outgrow it like that, and if they don't, they're going to become stunted. If you don't know, there's a misconception that goes around that says fish, or goldfish in particular, will grow to the size of the tank that they are in, and that's a terrible, terrible myth. Goldfish will stop growing on the outside, but they'll continue growing on the inside until they just kind of squish themselves and they suffocate to death, and it's a painful death for them. And it sucks that a lot of people don't know that, but they do, but they don't. I have a feeling this guy doesn't really know that either, so I would guess that this pond is probably like 40 gallons at the absolute most. I'm not quite sure, but all I know is it's way too small for that many goldfish.
What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video.
Hi.
Today's a good one. You're not gonna want to miss this one, okay? We're building a mini pond, okay? We are building an above ground mini pool pond, as you can see behind me, and we're gonna put some fish in there, okay? So,
okay.
We have big things planned for 2019.
Who's we?
Our goal is 100K subs by the end of the year, okay? So if you're new here,
This seems familiar. The thing starting right off the bat. I think the part I really don't like is that they're already plugging that they want to get more subscribers. There's nothing wrong with that. People can have goals, can have dreams. I mean, I want 100K by the end of the year too, but the difference is I'm not going to go out there and be like, hey, subscribe to me. We're trying to get to 100K. I want you to subscribe because you like the content, not because I have a goal in mind of reaching a specific subscriber amount. So I also don't like people who really plug right in the beginning to subscribe. If I'm being completely honest, at the end of the video I normally tell people to like, comment, subscribe, but I do that at the end. That way people have to actually watch all the way through to get to the end, and if they really like the content and they watched all the way through, then they'll hit that subscribe button. People who plug in the beginning, I always feel like, are just fishing for subscribers because they know that nobody's going to watch the end of their video. That's the way I feel about it anyway.
hit the subscribe button, turn that post notification bell on, because we got some awesome videos coming out and some awesome
Those
tanks,
are the exact same things
including
I
our
use.
tank room that we still have not told you guys about because we're waiting until everything is set up, ready to go, and then we will show you. We wanted to do it today, but that's for another time. So stay tuned for that, and we're going to be doing this mini pool pond today because we want to build a mini pond. Hit the like button. Oh my god, I'm blinded.
Okay. If you want to build a mini pond, go to Tractor Supply Company, and maybe that's just a Wisconsin thing, but go to Tractor Supply Company and get yourself a nice big 110-gallon tote like I have. Secondly, fill it with appropriate amount of goldfish. Particularly, in my 110-gallon tank, I have 8 goldfish, mostly fancies. There's one common in there just because I rescued them from PetSmart, or Petco when I was working there because somebody just kind of dropped them off. So make sure you fill it with the appropriate size goldfish, the appropriate amount of goldfish, and don't overstock it. Don't stunt them, and feed them enough. Also include a filter in that as well. So let's see if they actually include a filter. In my pond, I have a filter.
Go down, hit the like button if you want us to build this pool pond. Let's get a bunch of likes on this video. So go down, smash the like button.
Wait, hit the like button if you want us to build the pond. But isn't the video about building the pond? So if I don't hit the like button, are we not building the pond?
Because we want to build some ponds with some awesome fish. Koi, guppies, mollies, platies, whatever you guys want in the mini pond. It's going to be absolutely sick. But first, let's test some things out with this actual mini pool pond above ground and see what it looks like.
So you're
right
probably
there,
building another
perfect.
pond.
Right next to our big pond. We're
Okay.
going to have our mini pool pond that we are deciding to build because we're thinking about actually building an actual in-ground mini pond because we wanted to see what it would actually look like. And we're going to put a bunch of goldfish in here and we're going to make it look nice. We got some rock for it. We have a couple plants and we're going to put some fish in there and really get a whole feel if we like it, okay? We are going to be doing...
So, if they don't like it, what's going to happen with the fish?
A bunch of new stuff in this coming year. It is 2019, guys. This is crazy.
It is 2019.
We have big things planned for this year, including ponds.
Wait, let me just make sure. Yep, 2019.
And tanks. So, without further ado, we're gonna start building our future mini pond. We're gonna give it a shot, build this thing, and see if we like it and what we want to do with our actual mini pond to go somewhere over there. Let's rinse this rock really quick so it's nice and clear when we put it on the bottom of this. And then I'm not gonna show you guys the fish we got for this, but we did get a lot of fish for this, and it's gonna look so cool when they're all in there swimming.
Bragging about bidding a bunch of fish and putting them in a small pond.
Around. Let's do this really quick. Put the rock in there, fill it up, and then we'll decorate it. Beautiful. So guys, while Jack is rinsing the rock, I'm going to show you guys, we're going to be putting all these goldfish in.
Okay, let's play how many goldfish are in the bag. I'm going to guess there's 48 goldfish total, 2 dozen in each bag. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not, but what I will say is this is way too many goldfish for that pond.
The mini pool pond for now. It's going to be...
Because if you think about it, these goldfish I would say are related to carp. Carp get big. These goldfish could potentially get 8 to 12 inches long if they're in the proper conditions. If they're not, they'll probably stay this size forever and die within a year or two. Even if you're putting them there temporarily until you decide if you want to keep the pond or not, you're still going to run into problems with them stunting. And if you decide to move them to a different tank or a different pond, you're going to have stunted fish. So I think that's a big misconception about these fishes, is they're not just going to start growing again once you put them in a bigger pond. It's going to take time. It's going to take their toll on them. These shouldn't really be used as starter fish by any means. A lot of people buy them, put them in their tanks to help cycle them. I don't think that's right. I'm kind of against that. I think you can naturally cycle it without putting animals at risk. And also, this pond, I'm hoping, was actually cycled, because I don't think it was, because I saw them filling up with the hose, but we'll see.
Sick to see them swimming around all over the place in there. It's going to look awesome. And we're going to get a really good feel of what we want to put in our actual mini pond. I'm thinking baby koi would be awesome, like platinum baby koi or silver baby koi would be...
Okay. So, they want to build a mini pond, and then they want to put koi in it. Whew. Koi need a lot of room. If their mini pond is less than 1,000 gallons, they should not be getting koi. Putting it frank, you need a lot of room for a koi. So if they're doing mini ponds, koi are not a good option. If they're going to do a mini pond, put in some fancy goldfish. If you're going to do a mini pond, put in a couple common goldfish. Don't put koi in the mini pond. Please don't put koi.
Super cool. So you guys are coming along this experience with us. So let's build this mini pond and see exactly how we like it. We have rinsed the rock.
Okay, Barb.
Let's go. We have rinsed the rock, guys. And now, let's put it in and spread it out and see how this looks. We got a couple plants too that we want to put in here.
Are they going to put water conditioner in there?
All right, spread this around. Let's start.
Other thing I want to point out, goldfish really shouldn't be on gravel. Goldfish like to eat off the bottom of the tank, and sometimes gravel, especially these small pieces, are going to get lodged in their mouth, and you end up with all sorts of problems. So I'm not saying the setup's wrong because I have kept goldfish on gravel and haven't had a problem, but what I'm saying is there could be a potential risk here with the gravel.
Filling this thing up and get our plants in there. Goldfish for the mini pond, guys. That looks sick right now. That looks absolutely sick. I am hyped for that. That looks really cool. I can't wait to actually get a real mini pond because we're gonna make it awesome. I think we're thinking waterfall. We're thinking really cool rock and really cool fish. So I also have a couple plants down here in the big pond. Wow, it is warm in here. That is a good sign. So I'm gonna take these guys out, put them in there for a little decor. You know, I got 2 in here. I think it'll look good.
Decor. I like how he says that.
Maybe one right here. And one over here. Nice togetherness. That looks sick right now. Imagine a bunch of plants in here. We're just trying to get an idea right now.
Get a feel. See what it looks like we're having a bunch of little fish from it.
Exactly. So just imagine like a bunch of plants, a bunch of little fish. Gonna be absolutely sick. Jackson, find a good spot for the plants now.
Spicy meatball.
That's a spicy meatball.
And let's start floating these guys because these
Thank you.
are gonna look so awesome in here. It's gonna be
Ooh,
sick
I like that one.
50 of them.
to see these guys in here.
They're cool.
Let's float them, get them ready for the pond, and see how they swim around in here.
Well, those
Like
goldfish are
always,
going to
you're
eat those
going to
plants. Monetization!
Make this pond because we are gonna have live fish going in there.
'Kay.
Like those 50 goldfish. And
So they're not doing-
they will not die. I'm gonna.
They're not doing everything wrong. I will give them credit. They're dechlorinating the water. They put plants in. What I will say, those plants are going to get eaten by those goldfish pretty quick. If they don't know that, I'd be slightly concerned. And no matter what plant you put in there, the goldfish are going to eat it. They eat everything.
Go release them in a lake, so maybe they will get eaten, but a few of them might survive. So
Wait, what? What did he just say?
and they will not die. I'm gonna go release them in a lake, so maybe they will.
Wait.
See how they swim around in here.
Like always, we are going to dechlorinate this pond because we are gonna have live fish going in there, like those 50 goldfish, and they will not die. I'm gonna go release them in a lake, so maybe they will get eaten, but a few of them might survive. So let's dechlorinate.
Wait. Did he say he's going to release them into a lake? What? What? Did he say release them into a lake? All the praise I just gave them over the last couple of minutes, I take that all back. Everything I ever gave. Take it all back. I don't give them any praise. I will say I did guess right on the fish. I guessed 48. They have 50. But don't put them in a lake. Never. Absolutely never release goldfish into a lake. That's how you destroy ecosystems. They're finding out goldfish can survive in all sorts of types of ecosystems. They are literally surviving in salt water. They are so adaptable, they will destroy the entire ecosystem without a whim. You know how in the Midwest right now, we have an issue with carp. Big issue with carp. But they're going to be going right into Lake Michigan. We're trying to figure out how to stop it. This is what causes it. This is what causes it. People think they look cool and then put them where they're not supposed to be and they destroy everything. Don't do it. Just don't. If you don't want the goldfish, don't buy the goldfish. If you're just using it as a test, then don't do it. Get fish you want to put in an actual pond. Don't buy the goldfish. Test it out and be like, you know what? We don't like it. We're going to release them into a lake. No! Don't do that. That's ridiculous.
I'm gonna pH down. We're gonna leave these things in here for only about 15 minutes. I'm gonna run them to the lake, and maybe we'll feed one of the tarpon and the gar. We'll see. But after we do that, we're gonna go release these things. Let's dechlorinate, put these fish in, enjoy them for a little bit, and I think tomorrow Chris and I are digging a mini pond. But you guys won't see that for a little bit.
The lake?
So,
Are they actually
subscribe,
putting
turn
it in
on
a
notification
lake?
bell so you guys do not miss that
Or
video.
is it a man?
It's gonna
Even
be
if it's a
ridiculous.
man-made lake, it's bad.
And, let's put these fish in.
Whew. All right, guys, we had to move this whole thing full of water all the way over here. That was hard, okay?
Well, why didn't you fill it up over there?
Our beautiful goldfish who have been acclimating, and
you
Jack
release
says
them into
there's
a lake.
albino in here.
Yeah.
Look.
Where is he?
In the back.
No,
It's over here.
might be in the big bag.
You think? I just saw him.
No, he's in the big bag.
Is he? Oh,
That guy,
there he
that's
is.
an albino.
Albino goldfish right there. Look at the red
See
eyes.
it? That's albino. All right, let's get these things in there. You're not gonna be in there for very long. We do have oxygen in there for now. It's not much, but it'll do. It's better than nothing.
Here we go. Our 100 goldfish, or no,
50.
our 50 goldfish.
10
going in the
big,
mini
40
pond.
small.
Now, if you guys like this mini pond, hit the like button because we want to build one of these, a nice one in ground, waterfall and
This
everything.
is the third time they've
Super
asked
nice
us to
koi.
like the video. I don't like the
Goldfish.
video.
I see one comment all the time asking for goldfish.
And koi.
Here's your time.
And baby koi.
So,
Maybe we'll get some baby.
hit that like button. Let's put these guys in the pond.
You just tripped! Baby koi! Oh, yeah.
Fish.
And koi.
Here's your time.
And baby koi.
So,
Maybe we'll get some baby.
hit that like button.
Timber!
Let's put these guys in the pond. Once and for all.
Not once and for all until you
Wow,
start throwing them in
these
a lake.
fish look sick in here. We
Look.
need to do this.
That's an albino, I think. Red eye.
Look at this, guys.
Look at that.
You can barely even see all the fish in here. So
Yeah,
now we
50.
know there needs to be way more
There
fish
needs to
in
be
here.
about 200 fish in the mini pond
You
because
know-
our mini pond's gonna be about triple this size,
Exactly.
probably.
So we definitely need more fish.
No. If it's triple the size, you might be okay with what you have. I would maybe go down to half of what you have for the mini pond because I don't think they know that these guys grow 8 to 12 inches long. It's basically like having a miniature koi in your tank. I don't think they know that. And I think that's the part that's scaring me is they don't know that. They're gonna put all these goldfish in there and they're not gonna get bigger and they're just gonna keep adding more and more and more. But what they don't realize is they put less in, less is more. They're gonna grow up. They're gonna get bigger. And if they don't know that, I have serious doubts about the information they're giving out on other types of fish. Goldfish are the most basic type of fish. If you don't know goldfish, you don't know guppies, you don't know platies or mollies, I would doubt the information you're giving out is legitimate. Especially if you're an aquatics channel. I mean, I'm not even an aquatics channel here, and I know that the information they're giving out is wrong. Oh boy.
Fish in here. This is not going to cut it at all.
Yes, it will.
But now, see, we learned. We
No,
moved
you
on,
didn't.
And we're
This
going
is
to
an
get more
experiment to see how many fish we're gonna need, what it's gonna take,
Less.
and how it's gonna look with all these many fish. Because Chris and I, we like the big boys. We like the
They're not mini fish. They're big fish. You're just not going to let them get big.
predatory fish. But we do have that guppy tank, and they're reproducing like crazy. So we needed to think about a mini pond soon. And it's 2019. Might as well kick it off with a bang. So I think we're digging tomorrow. So that video will be coming out real soon. But what do you guys think? What do you think about the
This
goldfish?
guy is so cool looking.
Just like a normal
Put the
orange
fish
goldfish.
back.
That's a cool fish.
I want to find a.
Speaking of predatory fish, let's toss this guy in there. Come here. All right, guys. Speaking of our predatory fish, they're hungry. Let's see what happens when we throw this guy in here. Oh, they're pissed. Everyone's pissed.
Get it, Paku.
Where is it?
It's right behind the driftwood. It's actually smart.
Let's see if he will survive this.
I'm going to grab a new one. We had a major leak in this pond, and it got down to like this much water.
Well, it's probably that goldfish is very confused because it went from cold water to oxygen to warm water. So it's probably stunned right now. That's probably why it's not doing too much.
Overnight. Luckily, the leak was on the side, is what I'm trying to say, because if it's at the bottom, it would just kept on leaking. It would have been done and over with. Oh, the Paku just ate the
Oh,
goldfish.
Paku got it.
He's eating it right now.
Paku got it. Paku got it.
But we had to redo it yesterday.
I don't think
on New Year's Eve.
I don't think this pond, I'm assuming this is what they're considering the lake, is not big enough for all those fish. Just throwing that one out there.
We had to take all the water out. We had to take all the fish out, all the rock out. We kept the one pond liner in. That way it wasn't sharp along the cinder blocks, because we didn't know what was causing the problem. We didn't know if it was the cinder blocks or the turtles that we had, if they were like biting it, because a lot of you guys commented down below. Be careful with the turtles. They might put a hole in your liner, and that happened. So we did get rid of the turtles. One went back to the reptile store and one went to my buddy. So yeah, that's why the fish are being finicky. Usually we throw something in there, boom. And I fed them earlier, but it's all right. They're still cool. Now we got this mini pond. We're gonna be building a mini pond really, really soon. Tomorrow, hopefully. But
This
we
is
want
the
to
fourth
set
time
up
they said they're building it tomorrow.
something you guys don't really know about.
As you can see, look at all these goldfish in here, just on the back side of it. They're all just bunched up. As you
Yeah.
can tell, we could have put hundreds of more fish in here.
No, you
and it would
can't.
have still looked great. It would have
No,
looked
it
way
wouldn't have.
better.
No,
so
it
now
wouldn't
we know
have.
when we build our mini pond that we are going to be building, we're going to need to get a ton of fish for it, and we're going to probably
No.
make it this shallow. We like how shallow it is, how you can see the fish interact.
I quit. I quit YouTube. I'm gone. Bye.
Shallow. We like how shallow it is, how you can see the fish interact with them when we feed them. See, they're
And at that point, what's the point of building a decent sized pond if you're only going to fill it up halfway? That's like buying a 40-gallon tank and filling it up halfway and putting fish in it that are meant for a 40-gallon tank, but basically it's a 20-gallon tank. I don't see the point.
All in this corner by the plant because they're all
Yeah,
scared.
because they're stressed.
But they will be going somewhere very nice very soon. But we're thinking goldfish, koi for the mini pond. This looks really cool so far. Like, look at these guys. You can just come right up to you. You can really interact with them.
They're not. They're swimming away.
This is the best. So we've never had a mini pond before, and we're really hyped to get one. Look at them all over here.
Ooh, look at this guy.
Stop putting your hands in the
Oh,
water!
yeah, that guy is cool.
Leave them alone. They're
Look
stressed.
how cool this goldfish is. This is what we want in our mini pond. Just crazy, crazy stuff like this. Look at that awesome goldfish with the black on top. That is so cool.
I don't think they know that goldfish change colors over time. If they're outside, they're going to get darker, maybe black. When they're inside, they might lose those colors. They change colors all the time. I don't think they know that this goldfish is probably going to lose that black coloration. There's a good chance it will. Most goldfish, when they hatch, are a completely different color than by the time they're adults. I don't really think these people should be messing with goldfish.
Anyways, guys, that is it for today's video. We are loving the mini ponds. We're going to be building one very soon. So if you're new here, go down, hit the subscribe button, crush the notification bell.
No.
So yeah, guys, the camera is about to die right now. So I'm going to say peace to this video. There's our mini pond over there. We're going to be building one very soon. Guys, the camera is about to die. I will see you guys in the next video. So stay tuned. Peace.
I think we should check out this mini pond they were talking about. Oh. Well, this is the... Okay, let's see if they built it.
Here it is, guys. The 125-gallon tank. We got her in. So I think this is what it's going to be looking like.
I don't think
Subscribe.
that...
I mean, you could if you really wanted to.
I mean,
you could just go.
If I click
Exactly.
the subscribe button, I was hoping... Okay, well, I don't think, to be completely honest, I don't think they have the pond built yet. So if you click subscribe, you don't get the pond just yet. Okay, guys, so I don't want to say that I hated Barb's video, but there's a lot of questions that are left up, and I think the biggest question I have, one, what do they mean by lake? Because I'm very concerned about that. I don't know if they were talking about their other pond as a lake, or if they legitimately have another lake that they're going to throw them into. So don't do that. Don't do that. That's a terrible idea. The second thing I really thought was bad, I guess, was the fact that they want to put in even more goldfish into their mini pond. The one they're not even have built yet. Because they need more fish swimming around in there. If you want to do that, go out and get guppies, go out and get plotties, go out and get mollies. Don't throw goldfish in there. Goldfish are gonna grow. They're gonna get bigger. They are. That's how they are. That's how they always been. If you don't know that, don't get goldfish because you don't know anything about them. If you don't know anything about goldfish, your best bet is to stick to something you do know. Avoid goldfish. I don't know how to like properly tell people to stay away from goldfish, just because I understand people just don't know, but at the same time they are really putting those goldfish in harm's way, and they're also telling their viewers that it's okay to do that. I don't think it's okay. I do not think it's okay. I think it's very far from okay. I think they're gonna get all those goldfish and all of them are gonna become stunted, and then they realize that they really messed up. The other thing I have questions about is they kept telling everybody to like and subscribe throughout the entire video. One, if I had liked and I had subscribed, will we have seen the pond video? Because there's still no pond video, and they said they were building it the day after, so I'm assuming the pond video isn't coming very soon. So I don't know, I feel like this is another one of those examples of people who are going after the views and the subscribers and the money rather than trying to educate people on basic animal husbandry. I'm not going to say I'm perfect because I do make mistakes, I do things wrong, but at the same time, I think it's important to note that before I get an animal, I do research on it. When I get a tarantula, or I get Baxter, or I get an axolotl or a frog, I do as much research as I can before I get it. I make sure I have everything set up. That water wasn't even cycled. They did add water conditioner in it. Cool, but that doesn't excuse that it wasn't cycled. It might have only been temporary, but if they haven't built the mini pond yet, what are they going to do with it? And the other thing is they're just going to keep adding goldfish to it because they think that the goldfish are too small. They said they wanted to add in small goldfish. They're not going to stay small forever. I don't know, I'm just trying so hard to be forgiving, but it's so hard to be forgiving when they're so blatantly ill-educated about goldfish, and they're just educating or trying to educate their viewers on it. So I don't know, if I can give you one tidbit of advice. Research. Do research before you go and buy an animal. All the time. Research. Even if it's just a 10-minute Google search on your phone before you pick it up, do something. Because if they literally Google comet goldfish, they'll probably come up with a large variety of articles talking about how big they get. It's not an opinion that they get big. It's an actual fact that they get big. It's not an opinion that they'll be stunted in a small tank. It's fact. That's the end of the line. That's fact. And if they want to add in comet goldfish and they also want to add in koi, you got to pick one or the other. And if you want to add in koi, you have to have a bigger pond. Big pond. You need a big pond. Thousands of gallons for koi. So I think I think I'm just starting to get irritated because this is, again, one of those examples of people just being miseducated or ill-informed or not wanting to do any research on the animals they're getting, and it's just blatantly annoying. I'm going to be completely honest. It's blatantly annoying, and if they ever need help, there's millions of YouTube channels, not millions, there's thousands, hundreds of YouTube videos out there that have goldfish, and if you guys want to know for more information, you can click on the links down below, and it'll take you to the Goldfish Rescue of Wisconsin, and also the Goldfish Keepers Facebook page. Highly recommend those resources. Lots of knowledgeable people on those websites. Lots of knowledgeable people who patrol those forums and those pages. Lindsay is absolutely amazing. She's the Goldfish Rescue of Wisconsin. I've gotten some goldfish from her. She has an absolute wonderful setup. She's super sweet too. So make sure you go and check out her channel. Drop her a like and a subscribe. But if you like this channel, but if you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Leave a comment down below what you think about this, and let me know if there's a video that you want me to react to next week. So that being said, I will see you guys on Thursday. Bye.